Hey, what's going on everybody? Today I'm going to be doing a install of the Hauslane Chef Series under cabinet range hood. I decided to go with this one because it has a better design and has a perimeter suction. I'm concerned with gas fumes because they're known to cause cancer, and this is a condo and has minimum ventilation. I actually have no exterior hull, so I'm actually going to be connecting this to a AC Infinity HEPA filter, so we'll see how that goes. It beats all the other hood ranges that filter into the kitchen, so I'm gonna try to hack it and make my own. Alright, so inside the box, when you first open it, it comes with all this. Chef Series Partnership Program. You get a use and care manual. Also comes with a microfiber cloth that has the Hauslane logo imprinted inside. It's actually stitched, so that's pretty nice. Also has some, I'm guessing, some silver tape so you can connect the duct. Alright, so this is the space I'll be installing it. I have a plug up there. Alright, so inside here you have your 6-inch duct adapter. So I'll be taking this out and I'll be putting it on the table, and I'll show you next what's inside. Alright, so I have everything up on the counter. This is everything that came in the box. So it actually gives you a template. It has double adhesive, so you can stick that to where you need it. There's the hole you need to cut, and then your power outlet. This is the unit itself. Yeah. So I'm gonna actually flip it around and show you what it looks like. Quick little thing. These are the lights that they use. They are the 27 Kelvin stainless steel color. I don't know if you can see. It says 27 Kelvin. There you go. So this thing is definitely heavy, but definitely built very well. This is the power cord that comes with. Very thick gauge. If you look in right here, you kind of see how the wind travels this direction, so kind of curves. There's like a curve right here and right here, and there's a fan right here and the fan right here, and it just blows the air 50% on each side. This is a metal construction. This lip is metal. So yeah, this is what it looks like on this side. One little tip, I always grab a screwdriver and I tighten all these screws. During shipping, and whoever puts it together, you never know if they do it quick or whatnot, so I just tighten every single one just to make sure. And I'll be doing the same for the internal components. This is a view from the back. So nothing special back here. Still a metal construction. You got some tape holding in this bottom, pan. So kind of see the fans from in here. just from moving the motors, which I don't recommend. You can cut your hands, but it seems like it's a very nice and sturdy motor, and I can feel the wind already come to my hand, so it's definitely a good design. I already feel decent airflow just by doing that. So yeah, definitely a good design. It's all sturdy. This is metal too. So yeah, now I'm gonna be installing it. One last thing, as I mentioned before, I'm located in a condo, so there's no access. I have no access to the attic or outside, so I'm forced to buy a fan or a hood vent that vents back into the kitchen. None of them work good enough, and the filters, you can see right through them. So I had this idea from a grow room vent. I had an extra one. This is a AC filter, carbon filter. It's used for heating, cooling, ventilation systems. So it eliminates odors, allergens, and chemicals in the air. So the carbon in this is much better than any other hood vent that vents back into your kitchen. So I'll just have this, and it fits perfectly onto the 6-inch coupling that comes with this hood vent. And kind of looks like a vent too. This is just a dust fabric that goes over the device. Looks like this. It's all solid. This is all carbon from Australia. It's from a company called AC Infinity. Actually, will look like that. So yeah. So the next step is we have to remove this magnetic tray. Also, we'll have to remove these screws right here. This one you can just untwist, and then this screw over there, and this bottom plate will come out. I also remove the lights. Any weight you take off this thing helps. More than likely I'm gonna be installing this myself, so that should be fun. I also have an extension bit. You're gonna need that for the back screws. So yeah, I'm gonna proceed taking off everything. You take off this tape, do it slowly, or you're gonna need glue gun. So okay, so I'll take everything out and I'll be putting it over here. I have piece of plywood and cardboard protecting my stove. I'm gonna probably be making some type of jack or stand so I can take up the majority of the weight, but we'll see. All right, so I have the pan off and the oil catcher off. The oil catcher slides right into these slots right here, and the metal tray, you have these 3 holes right here. I believe it's the last one. It just hooks into this, and then the other side right here connects with a magnet. These are both magnets right here. So now I'm gonna be disconnecting these 2 screws and unscrewing this. All right, so I just disconnected this bottom plate that has the magnets with those 3 screws that are right here. Also took out the light bulbs. That doesn't really matter. Takes off very little weight, but why not? Also gonna replacing them with a 6,000 Kelvin, because those are 27 Kelvin, 2 yellow. So this is what the inside looks like. Taking that plate off, all you have to do is pull it. It's tucked underneath this. I've installed one of these before. You just have to pull it, it comes right out. This way, towards the lights. Grab it from the magnets and just pull. Mine just came right out. So this is a really nice looking machine. See the transformer, the motors, very nice. So as I was saying before, you'd have to screw in right here. Then there's another one in the back right there. But to reach that, you definitely are gonna need a extension, because a normal drill, there's no way of fitting unless taking out the motor. So next step, I'm gonna be figuring, or actually I'll be cutting a 6-inch hole right here. I actually bought a 6.5-inch blade, hole saw blade. So just on Amazon, I think it was like 13 bucks. One-time use, why not? If you tape the cabinets before you drill, you won't damage the panel. Just a tip, I always tape on the top and the bottom. So I'll be marking that out right now using the template. And we'll go from there. Alright, so I just cut out 2 holes. 6.5-inch. And then I have another 1.5 inch for the plug. Made this little contraption right here to collect the dust. There's a lot of dust for the 6.5-inch hole. I tried to use this little dome, but couldn't see what I was doing, so I just gave up on that. Good thing I used the plywood, because I actually dropped the blade. Got a gouge in there, but protected the stove. So yeah, that's done. Another hole over there for the electrical. I needed it in the corner. I don't know if I mentioned it before. Before you put this piece on here, you're gonna make sure to get this little sealer. It's like a little grommet that fits right on the lip of this metal, creating a seal. When you put this on, there's a little space for it to go in. So I'm gonna do that right now. Alright, so I put the seal on. Now I'm gonna put this plate on. And it comes with these 2 little screws you're gonna find in the bag, with the other screws that hold the hood vent in. These 2 screws go right here, and the other one goes right here. You just screw those in. So at this point I have it in place, or roughly in place. I have the cord right here. I'm gonna have to put the cord through there and try to lift this thing up. I'll be using these pieces of wood to ply it up. Probably using this surface right here to push on, and hopefully I can mount that. Have my extension set to go, my screws with the washers on. So yeah. So right now I have it plugged in. As you can see, very, very powerful. I have it on level 2 right now. Tested it all the way up to level 6. The amount of wind or suction this has is incredible. I've seen a lot of high-end hood ranges before, and this one definitely pushes air a lot better. Right now I'm just checking to see the levelness of the motors, to see if everything's operational before I mount it. So everything sounds awesome, so I'm gonna proceed to try to mount it. So as you can see, I have it mounted right now. This is the jack I built for these solid fillers for my cabinets, 3-inch, and I have one 30-inch going up there. I was able to put the 2 front screws in, one over there and then one over there. So now I have to do the back. I just wanted to show you how to do it. Definitely very heavy. It's easier if you have 2 people, and definitely a lot easier if you have a jack. All right, so it's installed. Everything's connected. Really solid device. I'm only going to be able to use the first and second setting. The rest is too powerful. It'll probably blow off the carbon filter. Highly recommend this for anyone who wants to actually remove the gas fumes from the front of the burner. Gas fumes cause cancer. No one vents it properly these days. I'm trying to move to a place that has an electric oven, so this will have to do for now. So next I'm gonna reconnect everything that I took off. And yeah, first thing to go back is this plate. So I'll do that now. All right, so it's all hooked up. Works beautifully. Super nice. The filter that I was going to use is a little too big, so I found another one online, a 12-inch one, or 12-inch height by 6-inch, so I'll be using that. In the meantime, just have to wait. I'll have future videos on this and on my carbon vent mod, so if you want to check those out, please subscribe and like the video. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe. Thanks.